car section. If you ever need stuff for your car that's cheap, come to Walmart. They have everything. So that's what we're currently doing. So this is where I get the air fresheners. The air fresheners be popping. I have, which one? I have a Rick and Morty one from this brand, PSD. Yeah, you can get a lot here, nice and cheap. Look at all this stuff. If you guys didn't know, I didn't know about this either. I was put on by the car man himself. They have first aid kits, like really cute for the girlies. Pepper spray, decals. They even have like steering wheels, so I'm a pink girly, but I do have a black one. This brand right here, I love them. This is the best glass cleaner. I didn't even know they had them in wipes, but these are definitely good. This is really nice. They also have gold here, as you can see. Guys, looking for some basics? No Boundaries at Walmart has a ton, and they're good quality, and I love them. I'm gonna grab this hoodie. So these pants are from No Boundaries. They're super cute. These are an extra small in the men's section. So if they do have them at your Walmart, you guys should definitely check this brand out. I am obsessed. Alright guys, so I'm gonna do a fit check for you. So, gray hoodie, Walmart. Don't sleep on them. Pants, Zara from the summertime. Socks, ASOS. Shoes, Zara. Bag. Oh shoot, I actually forgot. Tory Burch. She's a pink girly. Love her. She's super cute. I don't have any jewelry on besides my Apple Watch, necklace, Etsy, grandmother, earrings, urban jewelry. These second pair are from another brand from Louisa, something like that. But yeah, guys, this is the fit check. Store is so freaking cute. Oh my goodness. AB Living Essentials handmade plant-based skincare. I feel like I'm at the point. I seen a hat before that I know I should have bought. I think I was with you, and it was Coke. Playboy. Is it like?
Just looking.
Is this like a fishnet?
It's like a trucker.
Me fishnet, but it doesn't.
I like it because it got P on it.
Oh.
Push a P.
Oh yeah, these are like a little hard, no? Hard as heck. Yeah, because they were so rude. I went to Aunt Annie's. I don't know, was it in the mall? I think so, and they were just not very friendly, so I ended up getting off the line. So I was not beat. I don't spend my money where people are not kind to me. That's my motto. Don't spend your money where you're not kind. Oh, thank you. Make their sales, honey. Trying to make their sales. They have these pink Nikes. I'm freaking out. Yeah, these are nice. I like the material. These are cute. These are cute. And of course, these are super cute. Really nice, really nice. Super cute. I like neutral sneakers. They can go with everything. You don't have to think too much. I'm a Crocs girly. This store is mad cute. Super freaking. I'm getting this hat. This hat is super cute. You know, because I have short hair, so I have to enjoy it right now while I do not have hair. So, I'm excited.
Which one's better out of that one?
We're looking at more hats. Child, this man can decide whether he wants one hat, two hat, which style. I'm saying the green one because it can go with more. The blue one is really nice because of the texture, but the green can go with more. The green one's the winner. Tilly's guys, way to go. If you're like into that California like surf vibe, Caribbean, you know, summer, it's really nice, and they have a lot of sales going on right now. I usually shop in boys sections when it comes to stores like this, not really the girl section, so all my stuff came from the guys. But yeah, you can still freak it if you're a girl too, you know. So freaking cute. the store. Very elegant in here. Little one is up. Oof. Look at all the shoes. So this is the clearance. It's like in a private room. How cool. These are super cute. I've been looking for a mean cowgirl boot. Oh, I love. Oh my goodness. We are in Sprouts. These are vegan breads. If you guys ever need any vegan breads. Last time they were out of stock, but today they are in stock. So we're gonna grab some bread. We're gonna make some burgers and fries at home tonight for dinner. So yay, yummy. But yeah, every time I come here, I get samples. I think so.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, we just got here.
That's good.
Sour.
That's good.
Are they supposed to be mandarins?
Yeah.
Big ass. It's just a sumo.
These are good.
I feel like some shit a kid was supposed to eat.
They're really good. This is that's the sumo size tangerine that we just tried. Potato regular, sweet potato regular, sweet potato regular, sweet potato regular, sweet potato regular. We had onion rings last time.
I'm thinking the waffle ones are crazy, right?
Yeah. Waffle it is. This stuff is crack. My favorite flavor. Oh my goodness. This right here is, oh my goodness. This is a treat every morning. The 2 for $4 had your stomach rumbling though.
Yeah.
That 2 for $4 special.
They're gonna learn. Whoever got it's gonna learn next.
Plant-based mochi. Finally, plant-based mochi. Oh my goodness. I love mochi so much, especially green tea, but this is the only one they have. They have it in mango and strawberry, so we're gonna do a taste test. The smokehouse one was good. These are really good. Whoever need vegan ice cream with flavor, check out Sprouts. That's all I'm gonna say. Check out Sprouts and see what you get. This is my favorite grocery store. I love Sprouts. Oh, 2 for $4, Proud Source. Make sure you guys are paying attention to your water too. Don't buy any plastic bottles. And if you do, in the heat, do not leave them in your car because the plastic melts into the water. You can Google it.
I ain't ordered my pre-workout.
I also love Sprouts because they have, look at this. Oh my goodness, all natural, literally insane. Blackbird, love this pizza. This is a great pizza brand and look, New York City. Okay, so make sure you guys try this too. Favorite chips, this brand right here. I ate this in a whole day. This is literally insane. It's for vegans. Oh my goodness, so delicious. Another favorite chip of mine. This is really good too. So you guys try this out. They're plantain chips, but they are Acapulco lime. Hope I'm saying that correctly, but these are really good too. Picking the right tomato for the burger is necessary. This one's good. So I'm doing a little haul for you guys. My baby's right here. She's playing with her toy. My dad's watching the game. So Love these chips. They are by Munyon's Lesser Evil. Lesser Evil is the brand. Got some bread, vegan bread, wheat. These are one of my favorite tomatoes. They are Lady Moon's Farm organic cherry tomatoes. They come in different sizes, different colors. Love them. Very juicy. Then regular tomato, nice and firm for the burgers. Then we got burger buns, brioche plant-based, Blackbird Supreme Pizza, regular jar, ice cream, the crack of coconut pulp, the crack of the crack, burgers, mochi, and sweet potato. Hello everyone. Right now I'm going to be folding my daughter's clothes. I just did her laundry and I'm just going to have a little chit chat with you. So first things first, I do want to cover that in the beginning of this video I was promoting Walmart. I do not shop in Walmart usually. I do not even buy groceries there at all. I was just in the store because we happened to get the wipes for the car, and these past couple of days I've been very tough in terms of listening to the information that has been passed in terms of legislation and things of that nature, but I just want to disregard that. So I do not support brands or companies or corporations that do not support me, do not support the people that I love and support, and I'm going to apologize for that because that is footage that is not removed. So with that being said, disregard it. I will make a note in those clips as well if you made it this far up to this point. But yeah, that's something I did want to say. On another note, I did want to talk about friendships and being a mom. I find it very hard to, how should I say this? I find it not hard, but I find it difficult to make new friends because I did move to make new friends being a mom. My daughter is my number one priority, and I have to build a schedule with her, not around her, but with her. And right now she's in a teething stage that is not as bad as I thought it would be. She actually is a trooper and is handling it very, very well. And she goes to sleep at night, she's eating, and she's handling the teething. She'll cry and have spurts every now and then, or she may feel a little bad towards the evening, but for the most part, she is doing a phenomenal job. So I do give her props. I give her 110% props because having your teeth rip through your gums is insane. Like, even thinking about us as children having that happen is beyond me. So I give her props. She has very high pain tolerance, like myself, like her mom. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about friendships and motherhood. Ever since I became a mom, I haven't really heard from that many people in terms of like checking in or seeing how I'm doing, which is understandable because I do understand that everyone has a life. My friends have a life. I have a life. We all do. But I think it's important to make time for the people that you do love and care about. So I make that time and I make that effort to reach out and to tell them that I love them. I hope all is well. I'm praying for them. I'm thinking of them and things like that. But I haven't really experienced that on my end. And I think sometimes people forget that when you are a mom, that doesn't mean that your life stops. It just means that your life is continuing in a new way. And I can understand people feeling like they don't want to be bothered or they don't want me to feel overwhelmed by trying to respond to them, quick or something like that. But it's not that hard, like we make time for the things that we want. And if I want to respond and stuff to you, I will. And if I can, I'll make sure that I do get to it. So for people out there that are going to be new moms, it is okay to feel alone. At times it is okay to feel like people are just shunning you. And that's not necessarily what they're trying to do, or, I'm speaking from perspective of mine only. That's not necessarily what they're trying to do, but, kind of give them a little leeway of grace because they're trying to give you grace. And maybe that's not what you want. Like, I don't need grace because I'm in a great position where I get to stay home with my daughter and be a stay-at-home mom, and not every mother is fortunate to do that, which I'm extremely grateful for. And it is okay. Hi, friends. Hello. Hi. I love you. It is okay to text and call me. Yeah, my life is pretty chill. Me and my daughter just kind of hang out every single day. We go outside, get some fresh air, we do walks, things of that nature. But friendships are something that I think is very hard to balance as an adult in general because everyone's life is so different. It's a lot easier when you're in like middle school, high school, because you guys are kind of on the same routine. But when it enters college and adulthood, it is all about what you put into it and the time and effort that you do decide to put into it. So if I decide not to talk to my friends for a whole year, I can't expect them to be there. Like, yeah, people will say, oh, but if that's your friend, if that's a good friend, they'll still be there. No, I don't feel that way. If I don't make an effort to reach out to you and you don't make an effort to reach out to me, then yeah, that's considered fair, right? Like, we're both on equal terms of not reaching out to each other. But if I'm making a constant effort to reach out to you and it's not in return, then yeah, something's wrong with that. Like, I'm not going to keep reaching out to someone who is not thinking about me in general. And I always say thinking about me in terms of, we don't have to have an hour call. We don't have to have a constant quick text back. But every now and then shooting a text, hey, I love you, or hey, I'm thinking about you, sending a voice note, FaceTiming for like 5 minutes just to see each other's face. It's little things like that that makes relationships continue to grow and blossom and continue on such a loving and enriching path that I think people misinterpret as being high maintenance. I was once told by an old friend that I was high maintenance, and they felt like I shouldn't expect them to talk to me all the time when I made the comment of, hey, like, I'm always reaching out and I don't really hear from you unless I reach out to you. So when you have individuals like that in your life and that's not something that you want and it doesn't resonate, hey, like, not for nothing, then we need to cut our friendship, because then at that point it's one-sided, right? And I spoke about this before. We have givers and we have takers. So in that case, I was a giver and that friend was a taker. So there's a lot of different perspectives in terms of friendship that I think it is hard to keep up with being a mom and being a friend in general, especially with women. I find it very difficult to maintain healthy relationships with women, and it's so sad because I am a woman. You know, I would love to be around women who are alike, if not a little different, but we have the same values, but it's very, very difficult. And I know there are groups of women all around the world who probably feel the same exact way as I do. And every friendship that I've had with girls has been very toxic, like backhanded compliments, underground jealousy, wanting to be physical, hacking into school accounts. Like, it has been very negative. And I'm not here to say that all women are like this, but women can be very, very evil. So it's very difficult to find sisters that you trust and love and who are really there for you, you know, through your time of need, your highs, your lows, who are very understanding, who are nurturing, who want to build a friendship that is not only about you or about them, but about us collectively growing together in different phases of life. It is very, very, very difficult. And I'm in my mid-20s, so it's even more difficult now, I feel like, especially with having a baby, because it's not like I can just go outside in this new town and be like, hey, like, you want to be friends? You know, it's not that simple. It's not that easy, because I do have to be mindful of the people that I'm bringing around my child and what energy and company that I'm being around, because if we aren't aligning, then I don't need to be around you. You know, I'm at that stage and that point. And I know for a fact that growing up, it was easy to have a whole crowd of friends, girls and guys. But as time went on, things have changed, people change. You really get to see people's true colors, and a lot of people that I were around who I thought were my friends, who I was doing good by, who I was encouraging, showing how to do makeup, holding their hand, being very supportive, it wasn't received on my end. And it was all about status, or if you were a designer, if you were into the alcohol, the drugs, like that type of scene. And I'm like, you know, like when we were younger, like this wasn't how it was. And that's why I say people change, and it's okay to feel alone and feel isolated at times, but don't allow it to consume you, because there is people out there that are going to align with you perfectly. It just takes time. And I think those friendships that take time, that build on a very strong foundation, it is very hard to break, and it's very healthy, because now you have an open line of a communication, because that foundation was so strong and enriched with very strong soil from the both of you, that when things happen or when someone feels, you know, a little weird about something, you're able to have that open line of communication, of talking with that individual and being like, hey, you know, you made me feel this way, or I didn't like when you did that. And I think communication in any type of relationship is extremely important in the foundation. If you don't have that, then when you have feelings and stuff, you don't want to talk about it because you don't feel comfortable enough. And in my friendships, in my relationships, I should feel comfortable and safe enough to have dialogue with someone about how they make me feel, because I would want them to feel comfortable enough to come to me and let me know on how I make them feel. And if it's not a two-way street, honey, then what are we doing, right? So friendships, that last part, ship, right? It's ships are not always afloat. It's not always beautiful. It's not always, grabbing the fish or, seeing the shoreline perfectly. That ship is going to rock every now and then. And through those rocky moments, you expect that friend to be solid enough on your end and their end to hold you down, to uplift you, to encourage you, to love you, to be there for you. And that can come in various ways, whether that's physically, emotionally, mentally being there. My love language is, how should I say this? My love language is gifting, act of service, I should say. I'm trying to think of the word right now. But anyway, I can't think of the other two words right now. I know the action behind it, but I can't think of it. But one of them is active service. So if I know like my friend or someone is in need or they don't have, I'm quick to like, hey, like here you go, even if it's my last. And I value people who are the same way with me, because we both need each other. This is not, oh, I need you, you don't need me, or you need me, I don't need you type of thing. It should be like we need each other. And that's what I'm talking about, enrichment of relationships growing together versus growing separate and apart and then we try to come together. I think it is crucial that you do grow within yourself. But when it comes to being in a relationship with someone or being in a friendship, that requires the other person on that end to grow with you. And if you're not willing to grow with your friends, then what are we doing? I don't believe in the philosophy of having friends for different reasons. That's just not what I believe in, because if I rock with you, if I love you, if I care for you, then why am I only going to put you in a certain category that meets only like a basic need? Like, oh, I have party friends, or I have friends for coffee, or I have friends for church. Like, I don't feel that way. I feel like I have friends that are rooted in the same values, if not similar, and they're my family. So when you get to that point of being family, it's not like I put you in a category like, oh, you're the good part of the family or you're the bad part. No, you're just family. And through those rough, rocky roads within the friendship, this is where we just like, hey, talk it out, hash it out, do whatever we got to do, and kind of get back on track with how things were. And I appreciate friendships that are like that. Like, even though I may not hear from you for like a month or two, you checked in, or you send voice notes with little updates for me to know, or you take the time, like my friend Sam, who I met in esthetician school, known her for literally a year, and she has been at my baby shower, one of my closest friends, and has shown up in ways that a lot of people that I've known for a very long time haven't. And even though her and I didn't always see eye to eye when we was in school, we respected each other enough to know that it was coming from a loving place and not a place that was deemed rooted in jealousy or anger like that. And her and I have been friends for over a year now. We passed the year last August. Over a year now, and she just recently met my little daughter, and she's here visiting as well with her boyfriend, who is a delight as well. And that's where I have my values and my friendships. Like, my friend took the time to come see me. She takes the time to even update me with her life before she even came, with voice notes. And whenever replies, when she would reply, or we would wait a day or two in between, then reply back to each other. And that connection of us even seeing each other didn't change. It was as if we talked every single day, FaceTime every single day. And I don't see her and I don't talk to her every single day. And that's the type of friendships that I enjoy and that I love and that I value, because women are evil. Okay, my guy friends that I have, they're very chill, very laid back, like require the bare minimum. But my girlfriends that I've had in the past were completely evil. Like the E, the V, the IL, they consumed it all. And it's so sad because I am a girl's girls, but I realize that I'm only a girl's girl to the girls' girls for me, right? I'm not going to continue to be a girl's girls for girls who aren't even girling, like, if that makes any sense. So if I'm being a good friend to you and I'm showing up and I'm showing you love and I'm caring, I'm supportive and I'm understanding and I'm holding your hand, we're eating, we're going out, we're having a good time, and that's not reciprocated towards me when I need you to be there for me or to hold my hand or to do the same things that I do for you in different ways, as best as you can, then we're not girling, that's not being a girls or secretly hating on one another because of financial status or clothing or relationship status or body image, appearance, because I've learned that you never know what someone is going through until you are fully stepped into their shoes. And I've never been in anybody's shoes but my own. I can be an ear, I can listen, but I can't always relate. So why am I going to want what someone else has? That is not something that I was taught, but that's also not something that I would even like to do, because I've learned, like I said, sometimes the grass is not always greener on the other side as you think it is. It's really not. It's really not. Everything that glitz and glam is not always the case. So yeah, I just say, if you're a woman out there and you feel like you have no freaking friends, where do I begin? How do I start? I say, put yourself out there. I know it's a little nervous, but put yourself in environments that you enjoy, that you like, and that's where you can meet like-minded people. And that's where you can take it from there with simple conversations. Like even people on Instagram that you see, social media is a huge platform. It's like online dating, but for friends, right? And you can kind of scout people on there that you've been following because you guys have similar interests. Like you like their style, whatever the case may be. You guys follow each other for a long time, slide a DM like, hey, do you want to grab food sometimes? Or what movies are you into? I don't know, you do you. I'm just trying to give tips as best as I can. But being in a different state, it's a lot harder when you moved from a state where you pretty much know a lot of people to a place that you don't. And I love it that way because I can meet a different type of person at places that I do go. But like I said, it's hard being a mom. But with starting to go to Pilates class, I can't wait to do a series on that for you guys. Starting Pilates class, I'm seeing, meeting different people in there, and I continue to meet people, even in grocery stores that I go to every single day. I'm well known in there. Or even at church, I'm meeting people. So you have places where you're rooted in, and that's where you'll meet your people or your person per se. But don't give up hope. Don't feel down. Don't beat yourself up. Just allow yourself to go with the flow and let it go. Literally go with the flow. I feel like the more I've learned to go with the flow, the better my anxiety levels have been, the better my mindset has been clear, because you're not constantly always overthinking and thinking about the future so much that it puts you into a panic. It kind of snaps you back into the current reality that you're living in, which you can appreciate and enjoy more because you're not thinking so far ahead of the what ifs, is, and, or buts, or how is this going to happen, or what am I going to do? It's more so of you just chilling, I think we all should just chill, especially in a time like this. I think the people who we are around, we should be supporting one another. Yeah, we should be supporting one another wholeheartedly and holding each other's hands, because there is a lot of evil in this world going on right now. And I think we all could use some extra love, an extra hug, and maybe some food on the side. So I genuinely love talking about topics like this, and I just kind of wanted to throw it in there because I know I've been throwing a lot of action at you guys, but I just wanted to sit down and kind of just talk for a quick second and breathe and kind of marinate on just starting within your circle, within yourself, and how we can branch out and form a community that suits us, because there is a community that suits you. And in times like this, I think we can use the community as well. Community, extra love, extra hug, and some food on the side would do us all some good. But with that being said, my daughter's clothes are still damp because she has these large blankets and towels that I washed too. So I'm gonna have to throw those back into the dryer. But I really hope this helped you guys with some tips, tricks that you can probably take on and start new, or even have those conversations with your current friends if you genuinely love and care about them so much. Like, hey, this is what I need in our friendship. This is what I'm not getting. This is what I'm getting. What would you like? What would you not like? And treat it as important as a relationship, because our friends have been there for a long time, maybe before the relationships, maybe after, but never neglect people that you care about or you love, or give them that opportunity to show up for you. Now, if you keep having the same conversation, you already know where I stand on that. That's a totally different story. But if this is the first time, second time, sometimes people need reminders. Sometimes people need time to change. Give them that. But don't feel sour if things don't work out, or you feel like this is not a friendship that I can salvage, so I'm just gonna have to let it go. It is okay to let go. So chill, breathe, don't overcomplicate things. Enjoy your space. Enjoy the people that you love who show up for you, and hold them wholeheartedly to your heart, because tomorrow is not promised. And I'm just here to be a comfort creator. That's it. That's all I want to do. I just want to be a space where everyone can just kind of chill and we can breathe together, not overthinking, because life itself is already complicated. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope it helped and resonated with some of you guys. Bye. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I've been sitting on my ankle bone for 23 minutes. Wow. Throwing up, sexing up. OUS, and I can put you on first class up in the sky. Every time I leave, you still want me. Down on me, let your love just fall. So I'm currently in Hobby Lobby. I came here to get some bandanas to wear to Pilates class because I don't want to be doing my hair just for that. So that is currently what I'm looking for, and I found them. Bandanas, perfect. Also have some good choices for like clothing that you guys can get and like customize it if you want to do like a trial or anything. I love Hobby Lobby. It's like a upgraded version of Michael's. So I'm just looking around, browsing. I love coming into stores that I can just browse. Oh, perfect. They have on iron stuff that you can iron, like patches and stuff. They also have pins. They literally have everything here. This is also the best place if you decorate a lot and you want like a fairly cheap price but also good quality. This store is huge. So if you have a Hobby Lobby near you, I definitely recommend checking them out. Some more shirts. Oh, I never even knew they had. Little tank tops. This is the youth section though on this side, and then on that back wall is the adults, that whole wall. But definitely check them out, guys, because you can get real crafty in here, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's just me, but anytime I see like an elderly person driving, I want to drive for them. I currently have the little one in the back, and I just wanted to say Happy Lunar New Year to everyone who celebrates. I found out that I was Chinese probably almost 2 years ago, so that is something I'm excited to dive in a little bit deeper and to also share with her. I just seen this car park 2 cars down move and readjust himself because the little old lady that parked here parked a little crooked. See, and that's why I need to drive for them. So I'm gonna head into the store, grab a few things, and I'll be back. This is a classic. Oh my goodness. It came made from you. So what do you getting shampoo, right? Did you want this shampoo or regular shampoo?
Sometimes the regular should be working better for that.
Looking for some shampoo. They got the tunes playing. This beauty supply store is massive, one of our favorites. I need oil for my hair because postpartum hair is crazy. Super crazy. Anything that has dyes in it, I do not buy. So I need an oil to keep it very hydrated. I actually have a hair oil that I am going to sell that can combat all these things that I'm concerned about. I should probably buy in bulk instead of buying oil here, but I want something ASAP. That's going to take about a week to get here. This is how big the beauty supply store is. Isn't this massive? And then they have all the wigs in the back over there. It's insane. I've never been in a beauty supply store this big, so when we first got to this state, I was like, whoa, this has everything you can imagine and more in the front. Barbicide, they sell this here. This is a big container of Barbicide. I've never seen it this big. Massive. Anytime they cover the tag and I can't see the ingredients, I'm not buying it. Oh, this is what you're talking about. The placenta. Leave-in instant conditioning cream. See, it's covered, but I know this from, yellow. Yep. A lot of girls use that though. They say it works to grow their hair. There's no hair oil, so it looks like I will be buying my own that I've combined already that I know works and bottling it up and using it before I start selling it. Because all of these are just not doing it for me, babes. No dyes in this one. I guess I'll try this brand. I've seen this brand too. It is $4.99. And they have a rosemary and mint one. Curl retention with natural hair growth. Helps increase curl retention while providing a boost in hair growth. A healthy natural hair growth and improves thickness. I think I need this more than this. So I'm gonna get this. Get this, guys. Pay for the quality that you get, honey. You pay for the quality that you get. Sometimes you spend a little more quaint if you want better quality. That's the reality of it. If you want bad quality, spend less money. If you don't mind coming back and probably having to replace it within 3 months, cool. But I'd rather buy something once and not have to replace it ever again. Literally ever again. Look at the hats. This store. It has everything. When I say everything, everything. And I also got the bigger biotin bottle hair oil. So I'm going to try that out and let you guys know how it is. But I'm still going to order my own because, we're going to be producing that very, very soon. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, I will link down my business page below and make sure to follow so that you can get updates. This brand is on Amazon. I first tried it when I was doing my twists with my long hair. They're from Brooklyn. If you guys ever need a pomade that's all natural with no BS in it, definitely try Nature Blessings. You can find them on Amazon as well too. I'm only human. I'm on a village. Hi everyone. I am coming on here to just talk a little bit and to be a little transparent. I just finished taking a shower. My daughter is currently asleep with her dad, and I had enough time to take a shower and kind of film this. It's been very tricky trying to create content because my little one right now is teething really, really bad. So life is just lifing. But I wanted to come on here and be a little transparent. I've started my content creator journey this year, beginning of January, and I told myself that by the end of 2025, I was going to be a full-time content creator along with being a stay-at-home mom. And that is something that I have wanted for years. I just always assumed that my life was so boring that nobody would even watch. And when I thought about it and realistically looked at the people that I were watching, I was like, this is crazy. I'm literally watching people do the same things over and over again. And I like it. I'm subscribed. I like their stuff. I follow them on Instagram. And I want to be that person for someone else. I want to be that comfort creator, as a lot of people are talking about now, for someone else. It's very soothing, relaxing to know that you're not the only one going through certain experiences, or that you just feel the same way. So as I was bathing just now, I wanted to come on here and just talk about a few things that I am currently going through, being fully transparent, and hopefully this is able to be relatable to some people, if not all. That is my goal, is to be as relatable and authentic as possible, and not to be someone that's fake or just only doing it for the camera, actually doing it behind closed scenes. So with that being said, I am currently struggling with a lot as I am navigating this new life of being a mom and finding myself again after having a baby. It is quite interesting. I wouldn't say difficult for me per se, but it's quite interesting. I find myself overthinking my body, how it looks, and comparing it to other moms who are, a little more fit or leaner, when in actuality, I am actually smaller than what I was before I even got pregnant. And I didn't even gain a lot of weight even when I was pregnant. So my bounce back was literally the next day after I delivered my baby. And that just stems from a lot of self-esteem issues, I guess, with growing up and constantly wanting to be perfect or idolizing people who were a certain way and not knowing their full story behind closed doors. Alongside with that, I am dealing with postpartum hair loss really, really bad. And I tell myself that hair isn't everything when it's actually not, because I've been completely bald, like shaved bald, to the point like I'm shining like my dad's head. And I've done that several times without any problem. But I think the fact this time is that something's causing me to lose my hair versus me wanting to lose my hair and not have it. So my appreciation for my hair now, because it went through that growth period so much while I was being pregnant, and trying to keep my hair every time I'm showering or doing it, and I just see the amount of hair that I'm losing, makes me want to cry sometimes, in all honesty. Also, the simple fact that I am trying to balance my life with a child and bringing her along. I never wanted to be the mom that their life stopped because they had a child, but this teething phase is teaching me otherwise. It's been great thus far, and it still is, but just learning a new schedule when it comes to my little one right now, her teething, is a little difficult and tricky because usually we're able to go out, spend a lot of time in sunlight and stuff, which is very important for me. And I feel like it's important for her. We're not able to do as much now because she's in constant pain. So if I'm out and about, she'll start crying because in that moment, the teething is just that bad. And then I can't soothe her. So I have to come home and then put her to sleep and then kind of wait, to do my routine with her for the nightcap. Like today, we stayed in the whole entire day. We didn't go nowhere because her teething was just that bad. I was going to try to walk my neighborhood with her for us to get some sunlight, but that was impossible this morning. So we all just slept the whole day. I tried to film a little bit this morning. I didn't have nothing else to film for the rest of the day because we were just sleeping. Yeah. Another thing is I am overanalyzing, I think, every inch about me and the content that I'm putting out. Is it good enough? Am I boring? Do people actually like me? Are people who following my social media right now think I'm cringy? Are people actually supporting me? Is this something that I can keep up with? Is it something I actually want? Because I am a private person and I don't really like to share my life on social media. A lot of people who know me know that I don't take pictures. I never posted. It was one of those things that I just use social media for my business mostly is why I have it, not necessarily for me to showcase my life. So it's been very tricky and very hard, and then also navigating what's happening in the world and trying to avoid feeling bad and thinking about it is very hard because a lot of the stuff that I've read and viewed is heartbreaking. And I am an empath, a person that absorbs a lot of emotion. And that can also be quite draining. Living in a time where there's nothing but chaos. This complete January entering 2025, it was nonstop, back to back, back to back. Also, looking at myself and thinking face symmetry. I was in a really bad car accident a couple of years ago, and I just feel like my face has never been the same after that. I believe that one side of my face droops. So as I'm watching myself chew, and my clips that I'm eating or my photos, I'm constantly thinking to myself, should I edit it to make it look, symmetrical? I know that one side is a little bit bigger or smaller than the other, but mine, to me, is very bad and it's noticeable. And I'm just overthinking a lot, like so much, and it gets me so upset because I know that I'm something special, and people that I've known and have touched and have the experience of experiencing me say that I am very special and that I am something special and that the world needs more people like me. But it's also hard to be honest with yourself at times and allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to show the world that side and not just people who are close and near to you. So my insecurities stem from a lot, and I'm still working on them, and no one's perfect. It's just hard when you're trying to work on them and also be upfront in front of a camera all the time. And I understand now more so why people say that content creating is extremely hard and it's not an easy job, because it really isn't. It is a lot of work. If you can only imagine how much you have to do in order to even get paid like a penny, you will understand that when you are watching these creators and you're supporting them, whether on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, or Pinterest, that it does take a lot of work and authenticity, and the behind the scenes is just, if only you knew. If only you knew. I'm editing while my daughter is sleeping. I'm breastfeeding and trying to edit. I'm cooking and maintaining a house while trying to edit. It is a lot. And I'm grateful enough to be able to stay home with her and have the ability and spare time when I can to do the things that I love and to create. But I'm just in a place where I'm just all over. I'm not sure if anyone else feels that way entering 2025. I am grateful that I have a roof over my head, food in my mouth, and people who love me, and have a healthy daughter, and I'm healthy myself. But I'm not going to neglect the fact that I need to focus more on rewiring my brain to unprogram the negative things that I think about myself, so that I can be 110% not only for me but for my daughter. That is one of the main things that I want to focus on becoming, is a better woman and a better mom for her. And it's a struggle. It's a real struggle. And I just wanted to come on here and just talk a little bit about it. Yeah, and just vent, I guess. But I hope it reaches someone special to know that this little rough patch that you're going through is literally just that. And it does get better. I'm not just saying that just to say it. I'm saying that because I honestly believe that it's going to get better for me. I just have to emotionally regulate my system and do the things that makes me happy, and get more sunlight, and really dig deep and know that I'm not perfect. I'm never going to be perfect, and the things that I've gone through does not reflect me as a whole anymore. But it is tough. It is so tough. And you can sometimes feel lonely in a room where there's so many people. Yeah, I just wanted to, I'm getting emotional. I'm such a crybaby, but I'm not gonna be one of those people that's crying on the internet. But it does get better, and I just pray every day that God allows me to fix myself and utilize me for the purpose that I know I'm supposed to do, that I've been told even by strangers that I'm supposed to do. And yeah, I just wanted to be transparent and vulnerable, and to show everyone that social media is just a platform where people show their good, and the ones that do show their bad, be grateful that you can even see the insight and know that everything is not perfect. And no matter what you see, there's always two sides to a story, and you never know what someone is going through on the back end. So just be a little more gracious and kind. And in this world right now, I think we need that the most, because it's just so much that's going on. And I know my problems may be minuscule to someone that's going through a hell right now, but this is just a friendly reminder that we need more love and kindness, not only to ourselves, not only to the world, but to our planet, to our friends, to our family, to our children, to our parents, to our loved ones, to our spouses, just a lot more. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in for my 13-minute video. I'm going to see if I can edit and chop it up, but yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble. Bye.